So there are
This is
some
a
big updates concerning Iran nuclear deal.
Look, everybody for the last week they keep saying that it's pretty much a done deal.
Mm,
But like they say there is the final version, but then there's these issues that need to be resolved politically. But then they said blah blah. What was the new development to an extent, which was largely reported in Iranian media, not so much, although Guardian I think covered it, was that Russia, Lavrov sent a letter saying that our interest in the negotiations must be preserved, and the
mm,
sanctions on Russia shouldn't like affect the revival of the deal. And then Iranian side and American side both said that sanctions with Russia has nothing to do with this deal. Both said that. But then the media, from what I mean, I've been proven wrong recently
mhm.
quite a lot about media. So I feel like like they keep saying, yeah, uh, could Russian thing derail the Iranian nuclear deal? Russia drops a bomb in the nuclear negotiation. I don't understand how could Russia has like what can they do? They okay, we won't sign the revival deal. Don't. Like Iran doesn't care about Russia. It's not a
Yeah,
big deal. It's the American sanctions on bankings. Russia doesn't even like Iranian
I
Russian
mean, yeah,
economic trade is marginal. It's China that's a big deal. I mean, if anything, even China, I'm not sure that.
yeah,
Anyway, it's about America. This
for
is about
sure.
Iran and
I mean,
America.
I think sorry to cut you off there, but I mean, I think
No,
I'm guessing like the whole Russia Ukraine thing did perhaps like throw something at these negotiations. But you're right. I mean, he just threw something so Russia can kind of say this, but it shouldn't be a major hurdle that they can overcome
no, I'm
between
no,
Iran and the
like
US.
yeah, exactly. But then like they 2 days ago they were like, yeah, the deal is gonna happen any day now. Then head of Iran's sort of Security National Council came out and said America is not willing to make a political decision to allow both sides to defend their deal.
Mm,
So again, Iranians are sort of putting the blame on American side's political lack of decision making. Just about an hour ago, though, and then the Iranian head of Iran's negotiation team went back to Vienna to continue the negotiations, and they were supposed to negotiate as of now. But then, just about an hour ago, there was the report that due to an external factor or
mm,
external something, the negotiations have been paused.
really?
And and they're working on Joseph Borrell, the head of the person responsible for EU's foreign policy, said that the final draft of the revival deal for return of America to the deal is ready, but the external factors have stopped the thing from going on. And then Iranian foreign minister spokesperson said we are working on um, uh, he said no, let me say, he said no external factor. I have to translate it
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
no,
time. It's
no
a bit,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
No external factor will affect the will of the collective will, uh,
It makes sense what you're
collective
saying.
the
Yeah.
collective will for making a deal, the collective will for making a deal. So I don't know what is the external factor or anything. The BBC is speculating it could be the Russian thing.
I mean, it has to be that, right? I mean, if there is such a thing, if it's not made up,
Yeah,
if it's not made
if
up,
it's
right?
not made, or if it's not just some
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I who knows. The thing is, I remember, yeah, I don't like there is, I don't know who knows what the external, but I remember, no, because I was going to mention a couple of countries that in the past threw in last deal sort of
Like
hurdles.
Israel or
Yeah, you
Saudis.
mentioned. I don't want to say.
Yeah, but I mean, it could easily be
But
I
there is
mean, it
no
makes sense for it
evidence
to
on
be.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it could be that, but I don't understand why would it, like, what is Russia's leverage? Like, they okay, we're
No,
gonna
I
pull
mean,
out of a deal, okay,
just
to
playing all their cards, I'm guessing right now. I mean, just like,
just writing letters for just saying, yeah, fair enough, yeah, I agree with you, it's
yeah, I
probably
mean, I'm
that,
not a
but
bit surprised. I mean, I thought when it happened, Russia, Ukraine, I think that was one of the things I was thinking. I was like, this could impact, like, it could slow down the deal or, the negotiations. Because this is supposed to be the last round of negotiations, right? I mean, you said that a draft is ready, so maybe they don't need any more negotiations, but
Yeah. Oh, but look at this update. Before this pause, this is according to Tasnim, Iranian sort of news agency. Before the pause, from a this is a from a informed source. So take that as it's not a, they don't discuss the name. That the main remaining issue is in relation to individuals, companies, and organizations that are like sanctioned. So that's according to some informed source from SEPA.
Okay. So which is
some informed source,
yeah,
close to SEPA. Sorry, close to SEPA.
Which is like Iran's how do you
military.
explain SEPA? Yeah.
Yeah, Iran's it's the best way is Iran has two military branches. One is the sort of traditional like military, and then there is SEPA, which is pretty much it's pretty much like open military industrial complex. Like they do economic stuff.
Yeah,
they do
exactly.
they are supposed to protect the revolution as well as the nation. Not just the military is just the nation. Like yeah, whatever. we just provide the security for the province. We don't deal with. I don't get it. It's all the same. It's military.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens with the Iran nuclear deal. But it's funny how you brought it up because I was looking at our videos, and 2 weeks ago we made a video saying, it's almost here. Like the deal is almost done. And
that's what we said. The European officials said.
We
didn't say anything. Of course. Don't put words. I don't want to.
Pigeon from Vienna told
any predictions regarding this. I'm just quoting other people.
Yeah.